Portland with 15 assists. Dame tried to get the bounce pass to Jones Jr., couldn't handle it.
Here comes Russell. Leaves it for the big man Towns against Rudy. Backs in, backs in. Ball popped down. Nice job by Rudy.
The shot clock now under 10. George made a couple of threes. This time wants to drive and dribbling it off of his foot. Bogdanovich forced that turnover. Conley sets it up, and O'Neal in transition will lay it up and in. Somewhat of a rut. And if you're Oklahoma City, as that time a block from Gobert out of bounds on Diallo, and the weak side board will get credited to Hill. Hill, another nice move. Drive, lost it momentarily, got it back. Gobert blocked him from behind. Also back in with the shot clock under 10. Hill. Horford got it right back. Little give and go. Can he get the reverse? No, it's blocked out of bounds by Gobert. Baisley trying to drive on Bogdanovich. Got in low. Gobert blocked the shot. Can Horford save it? That should be last touch by Mitchell.
Starts in San Antonio. Blocked by Gobert. Starts a break for Royce. Off to Conley. 3:37 left. Chris Paul working with Booker. Ball deflected. Joe's got it quickly. Out. Runs it out. Corner. Give it back to Donovan. Quick shoot. Up. Got it.
Another screen assist as well by Rudy Gobert.
Mike shooting 43% from downtown. Gobert reaches in. Steals it away. Ingles puts a body on George. Beverly rotates it out. On the floor, it's Kawhi against Bogey. Rudy again.
Here is DeMar DeRozan. Attacks against Ingles. Back outside. Rudy Gay. Little floater. There's Gobert.
A few possessions ago, the ability to force turnovers.
Mills. Gobert.
He picked the wrong side
up.
Wrong side of the rim. Didn't even think about it. DeJounte with a great contest. Just a better shot.
DeRozan. Gobert may have got a piece of that. Murray again. Blocked this time, and then Gobert saves to DeJounte, and he misses that one.
Oh, something in the air here that he likes.
Out of San Antonio Wagner High School. DeJounte got that one blocked by Gobert, and now tries a three, and Gobert blocks that.
Irving, stutter, and it's blocked by Gobert. Prince, kick out. Outside Prince, shot clock winding down. Prince met there by Gobert, and a shot clock violation.
Short on the layup, tapped out by Gobert. Rejected by Rudy. Last night, 2 blocks against the Nets. Bogey.
Here's Randall. Strong move inside. Gets his own rebound.
See, that's what Gobert does. He puts a lot of pressure on you, rejecting your shot.
Jazz back up by 10. Here's Barrett driving.
Gobert got a piece. It's been very impressive. Suffocating defense. Harmonious offense.
Randall took it inside on Gobert. Under 4 minutes on the clock. 3-point Knick lead. Here's Randall, blocked by Gobert. What hustle by Bullock.
Drew Holiday drives on Mitchell. Mitchell ends up with the rebound. He's squeezed at midcourt. Gets it away to Conley. Conley giving it up. And the 3-ball made by Royce O'Neal.
He's also a really solid shooter. Doesn't score a lot of points, doesn't get a lot of opportunities.
O'Neal has their best 3-point percentage at the moment, 45%. Favors sits after 3 minutes of action. Mike Conley talking with Quinn Snyder. A rifle pass, beautiful, and a block shot, Rudy Gobert.
That's a nice job, 2.5 blocks a game.
Poked away by O'Neal. Now he takes it to O'Neal, and Gobert wipes it away. The Bucks want goaltending. It is simply out of bounds. Drives back for Portis, and now Drew Holiday in the paint. He got tangled up.
The long right to the lane. Lays it off inside for Isaiah Stewart. Couldn't score it. Jeremy Grant against Joe Ingles. Mean screen from Stewart. Jeremy hooks it up. No. Stewart with a follow. Ellington sends it topside. Jackson shot short. Gives to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Mason from in front, blocked by Gobert and caught by Gobert.
Okoro watched by Gobert, goes across the lane, and that's swatted by Rudy.
Right now, the Cavs shooting just 36% from the floor.
Talk about that length and size, a 7'9" wingspan, a 9'7" standing reach for this man who's dribbling up the center of the floor to the bucket.
Nice three-pointer by Bojan.
You know, Thurl, what we're seeing is exactly what happened in the last week of the road trip, was beginning to establish. They deny him at midcourt. Donovan now on Trae Young. Tries to keep with him to the rim. Rudy blocks it.
Trae Young trying to make up for some lost time here.
Big time pass down low as that ball was fed inside to Okongwu.
And it's great to see early in the season as well.
Blocked Gobert. Capella thought he had an open lane.
Guys, asked the same question. Utah coach Quinn Snyder said they do look back and look at certain things just in case there is adjustments that they might see in a game like tonight again. So a couple of different approaches here to this game here tonight, fellas.
6-point lead. Murray still looking for some points.
Not a bad shot.
And Gobert blocked it.
You got Green right behind you, wide open at that three-point line.
Several times here in the second quarter. Utah now 8 of 24 from downtown. Rudy denies. It comes right back to Bledsoe. 3, no.
New Orleans. Shot clock is off here. And almost a turnover. Bledsoe now goes to the basket, blocked by Gobert. They're up big. 91-69 as we enter the fourth, and Gobert disrupts that. They were looking for the lob with Zion. They have answers. They're electric from three. They've got athletes. They've got superstar scorers, great defense, an excellent bench. And Zion with the follow jam.
Here's Bledsoe. And Adams goes inside, blocked by Gobert, knocks it away. Have an offensive rating of number 8 and a defensive rating of number 5. And that's amongst the best in the league. Here's a drive by Alexander Walker, rejected. A second block right there by Gobert.
Here's that zone for Utah.
Adams over Gobert. Gentle touch, no. Williamson pulling the trigger right there. He can't get it. And another rebound by Gobert. He's got 7. Top percentage, a lot of attempts. Amongst the best, they throw it away, and they retake it. Hart into a thicket. Knocked away, 4th block shot by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he's a much free-flowing type player right now. Inside, trying to dunk. Wiseman over Gobert. Rudy went down but held his ground. Donovan explodes to the rim and scores. And the rebound by Kevin Knox, the second out of Kentucky. Played a couple of minutes in the first quarter. He'll drive inside. Gobert the swat. To Burks. Turns on Joe, drives up his chest, and Rudy just swatted it out of this ballpark. And now they're back to within 6. Blocked by Gobert is second. Payton on a drop inside, counted. Robinson. Conley 19 points, Royce with 20, 18 for Rudy, 13 for Clarkson. Denied. Rudy was there. Clarkson 13 points, a pair of threes last night. They attack Gobert, denied. The follow by Willie Cauley-Stein for Joe Ingles. Utah's hit 13 of 24, 54% tonight.
Great defense by Rudy Gobert. Come out, run your stuff.
Porzingis blocked Gobert. Again, the recovery of Rudy. Look at drives on Bogdanovich, puts his shoulder down, had to dump it down to Porzingis, and a rebound by Gobert. Rudy with 18. These two teams will see each other on Friday night. Tough pass down low, picked up by Joe. Quick outlet, Royce is going to run it to the rim. Foul at the rack.
Porzingis staying out there with 4 personal fouls. Doncic working on O'Neal. Finney-Smith had it blocked by Gobert. and then commits a foul. That's his third personal. And we talked at the top of the telecast about the calling card for this team and how they became a franchise as Gobert punches Doncic's shot out of there.
Now Barton's got it. Barton early action, 6 points. Coming in on Gobert, and Gobert says, get it out of there. Block shot, Rudy Gobert, one of the best in the league.
Nice pass down low, the cutter, Ellington. Gobert denied. Magruder on a pass inside. Getting a little wild, little playground double pump. Thought he walked. Gobert timed it perfectly, but Detroit got it back in the bucket by Stewart.
Cam. And erased by Gobert. John with a quick shot, and Gobert right on it.
Just 19 years young. He'll drive in on Conley. Steps through. Tough pass out to Zeller. He'll put it on the floor. Up and around Gobert. Rudy. Great recovery. Got the block, and here comes Mike.
Playing without Devontae Graham. Blocked away by Gobert. Shot clock's at 5. Rozier blocked by Gobert.
You can't do that without practicing.
He caught that shoulder height.
Don't bring it down.
Flicked his wrist.
Don't bring it down.
That's one of the most incredible things I've seen this game.
That is a hard shot.
Now Brogdon is going
to hit a count. Oh, he got to it. Gobert got a piece of the shot.
Yeah, he is a problem.
He is a problem.
Brogdon pinned by Gobert, who's just behind Turner. Again, this is the group that led the charge in the fourth quarter on Friday.
Tried to shoot it left-handed, got partially blocked.
You got to know when to help and when not to help. If your teammate has someone under control, don't overhelp, because when you do that, the Jazz maintain their spacing excellently.
And against Gobert, you're up a notch defensively. Nice dish. Thompson, oh, denied by Gobert. There you go, right on cue.
Tatum again looking to go to the hoop. Does. Has it sent back. Out of bounds. Does not get a whistle. Better be careful.
When I came into the league, you know, besides, you know, Phoenix and Golden State under Don Nelson, you know, they were the only teams that were putting up shots pretty quickly.
Here's Portis, looks inside, keeps the ball, hands it off to Middleton. Slides it inside, Gobert. Gobert. Now Rudy's kind of in that danger territory with 3 minutes left. He's got 5 fouls. Giannis goes over the back of Joe. Rudy stays with him. They're going to call a jump ball. Good call.
Donovan in particular doing a nice job of a well-balanced game, getting to the line 13 times.
Gobert denied.
Mike Conley for the 4th straight game. They've won the first 3 without him. And Conley has had a very good second season with Utah prior to the hamstring injury. No spacing right now as Butler finds Bam in a tight spot. Oh, look at that interior defense for Utah.
Well, that was great timing by Thibault. He really read Jordan Clarkson well on that jump shot.
Shot off the glass. Who touched it last? Will give it back to Philadelphia. Those are the first 2 points for O'Neal tonight. Rudy protects the baseline, slaps it away. Joe comes up with a loose ball. Been trying to add to his career high tonight. Howard's been tough in the paint. Rudy with a swat. Get out of here, Dwight. It'll be Philly ball with 10 on the shot clock.
He's forced a couple of turnovers as well. He has been magnificent so far tonight. Lou looks inside of traffic. Broadcasters jinx in place. And the turnover number 16. Clippers were the ones that were dumbfounded because the Jazz would win that game, ultimately the series. As Lou Williams tries to fire over the top of Gobert, it is blocked.
Zubac setting a couple screens for Williams. The catch on the roll, swatted away by Gobert. 54% shooting for Los Angeles. Clarkson trying to guard Williams, who gets past him. Gobert with another rejection. Out of bounds. It'll stay Clipper ball. Clippers at 21-9. Third best in the NBA. Lakers in between Utah and the Clippers in the standings as Leonard drives, goes right at Gobert, and a foul is called. Gobert can't believe it.
Hayward works it around the perimeter. Rozier, dribble drive, goes baseline, kick it out. The follow inside. Rudy saves the day with a monster block on a wide open LaMelo Ball. He went scoreless, T, for the first time in 22 games against the Clippers Friday night. Gobert denies Biyombo. Hayward turns the corner, got by O'Neal. Jazz with 4 straight turnovers. Rudy tries to recover. He does. Zeller stays with it. Boy, he's playing hard. Goes against the big man again, and finally Royce clears it away for Utah. Jazz cover up the paint so much better in the second. Oh, he's pumped. The big block starts to run to Joe. It's 45% on the season, and that number is going to climb after tonight. Rudy protects the paint.
To me, you can't get a technical foul if you don't say anything. You just make a face at an opponent.
Is that all he did there? Just put up the 2 fingers toward the official? It was hard to tell.
This was the big quarter in Utah where they made the move. They held Miami to just 15 points and scored 31 and knocked Miami out. Miami's started this quarter very well halfway through.
The Heat have the ball in a 1-point lead. Under 2 minutes left in the third. In the Bam. Gobert sent it back. First block shot of the game for Rudy Gobert. That gives you an idea of how seriously he is as a rim protector. Shot clock already at 5. Here comes Jimmy. Takes on Gobert, who blocked it. Jimmy throws it away.
Here in the second quarter.
Carter Williams, explosive drive to the basket. Gobert was there to challenge, probably got a piece of it. Vucevic one-on-one against the 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Carter Williams backing in, and Gobert with the long arms and the steal. It's an 8-point game. Orlando with the ball. Carter Williams floating it up high, blocked by Gobert.
An interesting, Smitty, to see the amount of threes he's taking and hitting per night. By far eclipsing his numbers over the last couple of years. Another Pelicans turnover.
Reach around, Spiro, you got to go a long way. And there's Rudy Gobert being able to meet Zion at the rim.
Gobert showing you why he's got some defensive hardware in his trophy case. They didn't have Bojan Bogdanovic in the bubble. You wonder what kind of a difference he can make Channing in the playoff series as well. Huge. In this third quarter from New Orleans. Bledsoe, awkward looking pass. Adams.
Good job by
He's swatted by Gobert. Well, 14 years in the league, you learn those crafty moves. As Conley able to sell it.
Zion gets to his strong side and keeps it alive, but picked up by Bogdanovic. An empty trip inside of 5 to play in a 13-point lead, and that's over and back.
Gobert makes it an 8-point game now. He steals it. The pass intended for Embiid. For the Sixers, only their 3rd turnover to 7 for the Jazz. Mitchell just getting it done.
I would have loved the jumper to fall in, but the move was so perfect.
Rudy Gobert saying no to Tobias Harris. However, Sixers will keep possession.
Get it back to Tobias.
Yep. This time against Royce O'Neal. Couldn't get it to him.
Over the top. McLemore on a drive. Gobert got a piece of it. But Mike just kept on working. But you do improve in this league if you want, even if you're 14 years in. Gobert blocks a shot.
I don't know what they were thinking, but you talk about a guy who was patient as Rudy blocks another shot.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Tate. Oh, man, that would have been nice. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish off the play.
17 offensive rebounds inside. Gobert. Another rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, he wanted a foul on that, too. You can hear him holler and one, but nice finesse move by Rudy.
Gobert, another block shot, is 6th.
I think if that had gone down, Steve Kerr was thinking very early timeout. And there is Gobert. Oh, man. Toughness of this guy is something else.
Yeah, that sense of urgency. I got to show what I got. I don't care if I got no teeth.
Oh, yeah. Gobert waited on Pascal on the pump fake. Curry Conley. And we've had fun with that one. They've both been great. Wiggins. Oh. And just enough Gobert to knock it away. And then the foul in the backcourt. I mean, he said, wait a minute. The toughness of this guy is something else.
Yeah, that sense of urgency. I got to show what I got. I don't care if I got no teeth.
Oh, yeah. Gobert waited on Pascal on the pump fake. Jordan Poole had 10 points in that second quarter. And Gobert sends that away.
He's focused on just getting by Jordan Clarkson.
Wiseman, Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Nico Mannion, and Juan Toscano Anderson. This group played very well in that second quarter. Nico, that was going to be a pass, but Gobert was ready for it.
7 rebounds, has fitted very well as a starter. Tice had the room. Tice on the drive is blocked by Gobert. Donovan Mitchell said it was touched by Brown into the backcourt, but it was not. Tice too strong. Tice on the rebound, blocked by Gobert. Now Brown goes right at Gobert, and it's slapped away. That's his 4th block.
Getting the ball in the paint, knocking down threes. And playing the pace that they want to play at. Yeah, they turned it up a level. Good block.
Just a couple days ago on the 14th against Golden State, where he had 28 rebounds. He has a block right there.
Well, let's see if the intensity level rises from Utah in terms of defensively. Are they going to be active? And so far, that first possession was a
Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Gobert cheating over. Hachimura cuts to the hoop and has it blocked by Gobert.
Because they are clicking offensively. Maybe one of the best offensive nights they've had, I believe, efficient nights all season.
Back over to Powell, cut off by the presence of Gobert and Clarkson right there. Clock down. Pascal's got to make a move. A little bit of space. And Gobert.
Jazz will be in Chicago Monday night to close out this 5-game road trip. Powell turns the corner, left hand blocked by Gobert.
Young, another slip pass, Markkanen, blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, he's got to go up a little stronger than that.
The toughest dudes to deal with. Obviously played for Billy Donovan and won a couple of titles at college, at Florida. And an incredible
and a great
NBA
teammate.
career.
A great teammate. Everybody who played with Joe would tell you they love him.
Bulls led by 5 in the opening frame. Utah has its largest lead at 14. Here is Markkanen in the post. Gobert from the backside comes over for the block. Part of some of the great offensive teams in Bulls history. Here is Thaddeus Young, and Rudy Gobert deters the shot. Starting 5 still out there. Here is Levine. Aggressive drive. Blocked by Gobert. Gobert helping. Carter cuts. Gobert still defending. Scramble for it. Carter with it. 4 to shoot. Young has it. Kobe White.
Elgin Baylor was a pure scorer.
Yes. I think you said this earlier in the year as Carter puts that one in.
There's 2 guards coming together. That should not happen. You've got to switch that.
And those 8 blocks. He may have a triple-double tonight. There's another block for Rudy Gobert.
Kobe's got to stop going in there. And
the Brooklyn Nets without the big 3. Even James Harden out tonight. And the Nets having a struggle. Inside, nice pass. Joseph blocked by Gobert. And the rebound as well.
And with their talent, they should surge.
Claxton misses, but then deflects Gobert's outlet pass. Blocked by Gobert. Johnson blocked by Gobert. That's his 3rd rejection.
Well, had an open 3, but gets it to Gobert down low for a layup.
Jazz by 2. Rudy put a hand up in the face of Brooke. 5th assist for Joe. Blocked by Rudy. Ball deflected. Royce O'Neal clears. Joe across midcourt. That's
putting
9.
on a clinic.
Yeah,
absolute clinic here in this first half.
9-point quarter 25 in the first half. Morant wraps it around underneath Valanciunas. Oh, blocked by Gobert. Hand off to Thomas. Hartenstein inside. He just got a taste of Gobert. Kick it out. Niang three. Got it. Goes inside, backs it out. Rudy follows. Picks him up at the three-point line. Blocked the shot. Hello. Hello, Swat Lake City. Joe for three on the other end. Rudy just scored. Nice inside game. Gobert with 9.6 rebounds in 13 minutes. He's got the loose ball to Joe. Try to wrap it behind his back, and they're going to call a foul at midcourt.
Probably thought about dunking it and said, hey, I'm already up here. I'm just going to lay it in.
Got a piece. Tapped out. Gobert, 3 block shots. Hartenstein again looked inside to Skip. There he goes again. Twist and turning. Back down low. The ball just simply tossed away. To keep the streak alive. They go corner to Damian Dotson. Turnover. Clarkson runs it into front court. Forrest is on the floor. Mieoni's on the floor to start the fourth quarter.
It's Conley's first three-point make of the game. Final minute, first half. Morant slaloms backhanded, blocked by Gobert, picked up by Bogdanovich.
Little mid-range floaters.
Bain had a post-up against Conley, passed on to Valanciunas, up under, and Gobert with the block, and the Grizzlies wanted to goaltend, but no call. Grizzlies a chance for their first lead, but then it's stolen by Royce O'Neal. Morant steals it back, and then trying to deflect it off O'Neal, and the Jazz keep it in play.
Vasil down one. Inside Levine, blocked by Gobert. The 3-ball and the free throw line for Utah.
Free throws, that's exceptional. Oh, Gobert gets a nice block to seal the deal.
150 swats on the year for Rudy. What a way to end it, Gobert.
And you're watching, consuming basketball all the time. You're a little obsessed with it, and that's good. That's what makes him great.
Boy, just a record night by Utah from the three-point line.
You know, Bowler, on the other side of that, it's almost disrespectful to take him out too early. So, you know, I think they play the third quarter, and they see what happens after that.
Gobert on a block shot. And we're just getting started in the third quarter.
Another block, Gobert.
3 blocks. Rudy going for 4. That one's out of bounds. Last touched by the Jazz.
So you can get up on your guy and be aggressive.
Wow. Luka lost it, got it back, went through 2 defenders. A block by Gobert. The first half is over. Oh! Late. Luka now guarded by Gobert on a switch. Late in the clock, able to get around him, and Gobert, though, recovers, and what a swat. Here's Booker. Still plenty of time. His skip pass is picked off. Another turnover by Booker. Clarkson does not get it away in time, but Utah will take a 1-point lead.
Checking on each other to make sure that they're good.
Conley kind of pinballed off of 8 when he ran into him, and then ended up with the collision with Chris Paul as Mitchell finishes at the rim, and a foul. All the races up the floor after a made basket. They had an opportunity for a transition bucket, but they turned it over, and then a foul in the open floor on the Suns to try to prevent.
That is there for the guards because of Nurkic playing so deep at the rim.
Nurkic, a runner. Rudy disrupts. Royce, front court, leaves it for Conley. Halliburton, Buddy Hield. Takes a bump, dribble, back out to the rookie. He's in the paint, blocked by Rudy. Fox lets it roll to midcourt and picks it up. Fox inside, off the hands, a big turnover by Holmes.
Well, the one thing you got to know is that none of these games are easy. I don't care what the stats say.
Gobert, factor, Donovan runs it to the other end and just misses the layup. Just past the 2-minute mark. First quarter.
Wow, lots of dribbling. Bad possession by OKC. You know, it took about 10 minutes, but the last 2 minutes of that first quarter now here, they're just playing a little bit better here. More energy, more pep in the
corner. Now a drive baseline. Another offensive rebound, a double pump down low, blocked by Gobert.
Great time.
Is Baisley tried to swing that pass around, and Gobert just gobbling everything up around the restricted area right now.
Down 17 now, up by 16. Amazing to watch. The power of the three as well, and the power of Gobert. Blocks down his third shot.
You're going to challenge him again. That's not going to work.
Denied a second time.
That should be another block. They keep challenging him.
Williams. Oh, got it right back. Beautiful bounce pass. Forget it. Gobert, 5 block shot.
As you just saw, folks, he's got 4 right now.
So here we go to the fourth quarter, and Rudy Gobert again with a block at the rim.
It's not all about scoring for him. It's about playmaking. It's about putting his teammates in the position to succeed.
Inside. Oh, Gobert pinned it up against the backboard. Conley will chase it down, but Sabonis, right to left hand, puts a body into Gobert. Rudy stays with him. Nice job. Denies. Gobert unhappy again. Your brain adjusts, right? Sabonis inside. Oh, Gobert. Oh, yes. Sabonis still down. Rudy got a swat away. Joe, 3. Yes!
14 second chance points. LeVert, the rebound off the Ingles miss. He pushes.
Yeah, just keep the ball, because you got George Niang. This is still going to be tough. Yeah, you got George Niang and Ingles trying to guard you if you're Jeremy Lamb.
Just past the 130 mark. Gobert. Gobert.
Him again being in the discussion for Defensive Player of the Year, but offensively, you can't limit the effect he has. Screening, rolling, diving to the cup, opening up everything. That
it's not just because the ball is in his hands more. He's really grown as a playmaker here during the last month. As wow, Rudy Gobert sends it back on Harrell. Here's Drummond. His floater is sent back by Gobert and puts Drummond on the ground.
That is very interesting.
Well, there's a block by Gobert. Yes, to be or not to be.
Right in the stretch of the game where the Rockets had a chance to get back into it, but the Jazz shut the door.
Nice pass inside to Christian, and Gobert said, nope, not here.
2 minutes left in a nail biter. 94-93. Blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock.
And now Gomez gets forced in the air, finds Vanderbilt. A lot of contact. Vando pulls it back out, and then has it taken away by Rudy. That's going to be 9 rebounds for Towns, but the problem is he's only taken 3 shots, and he's going to stay on the floor with those 3 fouls. Okogie has it rejected by Gobert.
Got the rebound. You got to know your personnel, too, when you're in transition like that.
Edwards rejected by Gobert.
3 of 12 from outside the arc, 3 of 13 in the game for Joe Ingles.
Edwards is looking for Okogie in the corner. Instead, the Timberwolves turn it over.
And rebounded by Harkless.
Great contest right there. Good pass up the floor. Rudy Gobert.
Good recovery by Rudy.
Yes.
Use some of that length, and O'Neal with a bucket.
Yeah, you can see they went to Jordan Clarkson early here because he's, oh boy, watch yourself.
Holmes got it blocked by Gobert. Boy, Gobert with those go-go gadget arms.
They got to knock down some shots, meaning like Rashawn Holmes. I like that right there.
Davis, yeah. Got to take it hard at him. Doug, what'd you think of Chimezie Metu's minutes at the 4 in that first half? He got blocked there by Gobert. Out of bounds, it'll stay Sacramento basketball. And Halliburton back the other way. Harkless with a nice feed to Buddy. Little give and go. And Gobert snatched it anyway. Holmes there to clean it all up.
Remember early on I was saying, okay, if you're going to ISO and knock it down, now the Kings have to come and help. When you come and help, they find their guy as see Rashawn. No foul called on Rudy Gobert.
Craig on the run to the rim. Won't get it. DA inside. Fouled. Finished. And he'll look for the early three-point opportunity.
More. I mean, 6'8". He's very good at playing with his back to the basket, but he doesn't get that many opportunities when doing that.
Look inside, challenging.
They weren't just a three-point shooting team. Maybe a team that has gone deep and won that just took a ton of threes. I just don't know what it is, and I think that's the weak link for Utah.
Joe crowds the baseline. They drop inside. Gobert. He was Gobert. Rudy with his first block of the night. Malachi Flynn inside. Anunoby saved. Nicely done. Gobert. Ilyasova starts.
25 field goal attempts and only 20 for San Antonio.
Utah also got 10 points off the bench. And that ball's down, knocked away by Miaoni. He's been out 9 straight. Conley 4 in a row. And the Jazz trying to survive without those 2 All-Stars. Oh my, Rudy got a piece of that shot.
He is so good.
They went 17 of 41 against Toronto. DeRozan back to work. Poked away, steal.
Arby's.
A $1 Arby roast beef is coming your way, and a wraparound bucket. Double-double for Gobert with that offensive rebound and putback. 15 and 10 for the big man. For the second time. But the Spurs pick it up. DeRozan slices through. Ball comes loose. Nice hands, and that ball did jump out of bounds, and the Spurs will get it back. Campazzo turns the corner. Flips it out. Now George Niang trying to stay in the paint. There's bodies everywhere. Rudy got a fingertip. Out it comes. And T has allowed the Jazz to get quicker shots. So there's another loose ball as it was poked away. Jokic bumps into Gobert. Rolls in. Blocked by Rudy. Oh, big defensive stand by Gobert. George in the paint. Kicking out. Clarkson 3. Got it!
Yeah, that's another $50 donation from Forward to the Utah Food Bank, making a difference. That's Built Ford proud.
Rudy deflects the pass inside Bogey. Look at him run. Driver up and down. Joe didn't like it either. Rudy shuts the paint down for a minute. George, slips and falls. Space. Oh, Gobert recovers and blocks his first shot of the night.
Look for Rudy to touch the ball a lot more in this half.
You know, Throw, I got to say, as we watch Niang, as Rudy now blocks a shot, is picked off by Armani Brooks. That's 10 turnovers by Utah. Rudy has a way.
Good defensive team. And for Terry Stotts, that's added up. All of those things he has touched on, including that.
Nurkic trying to get the handle, does on a low pass. Shot clock at 2. Nurkic goes it. Gobert missed it, got it back. And then Gobert sends it away. Going to stay though with the Blazers.
Because the game, you know, there's very few possessions in playoff basketball, unlike the regular season.
There's a block. Gobert got up high on the drive.
Last month, the San Diego Padres had their first no-hitter of their franchise history, which is amazing.
Took him a long time to get it into the books.
Well, he was the man, knocked down 8 threes.
If he can be that kind of producer for Utah in the postseason, they're a different team.
You know, the other thing that goes unnoticed about the Jazz is they work on their passing, because the passes, Mark, are on time and on target.
It really shows out there, Doug. That's a great point. An NBA Summer League, as usual, in Las Vegas this
I'm hoping
summer.
so. That would be nice.
And if there is, then you can expect that the Sacramento Kings franchise will field a
36% shooting for Memphis, 46% shooting for Utah. They go inside. There's a block by Gobert, who leads the NBA in total blocks this season. The turnovers have hurt Utah tonight, no doubt. Jackson, Valanciunas, and when he's in there, the plus-minus is huge. Gobert, though, with a block right inside. That's his second tonight.
These Jazz fans starting to get a little bit more engaged now.
Three-point game rejected again by Gobert. Anderson sticks with it. They shove him down. He falls, and a foul called on the Jazz. Niang with the good feed right on the money.
And it's that screen and roll I was talking to Coach Jenkins about. They're getting them in rotation. That's a nice block shot there by Gobert.
The rookie Bane into Anthony Milton. Look at this, going up high. Gobert erases the shot inside. They run it so well. All those ball handlers able to push off that screen roll and with great precision. It's Jackson rejected inside by Rudy Gobert. Brooks has played with foul trouble, but he's got 20. Rejected, a fourth block in there, erased by Rudy Gobert.
If you're going to double team somebody, you must be able to rotate and pick up the center.
And he gets a block on the other end against Valanciunas. He led the NBA in blocks.
Right now, Utah on a 7-0 run.
Somebody's got to stop the bleeding. Morant blocked by Gobert as he went to that left-hand scoop again. It will stay with Memphis.
Clarkson has come in here, and he's been terrific.
Melton, no good on the three, but look at Jackson hustle and get the offensive rebound. Sent back by Gobert. I'm assuming Conley thought he'd get a whistle there. Gobert rejects Jackson right at the rim.
Well, Jackson had no hop there.
Grew up in the Seattle area, out in Mercer Island. Member of 3 Final Four teams at Duke. All-American under Mike Krzyzewski. Three-pointer from Clarkson won't go. Memphis dodging a couple of bullets, but they're still down 12. Jackson barrels to the cup, blocked by Gobert.
AD helping would mean a lot for the Lakers, but with the groin injury, I'm just not sure if it's even realistic to think AD can play.
Dylan Brooks, easy block for Gobert.
You definitely have to see the basketball, and like I said, guys like Royce O'Neal that don't get a lot of shots, they get going even more when they get those quick layups. Now when he gets his next three, he's going to feel more confident. And Rudy Gobert inside with the great defense.
And he did his damage, let's face it, in the first 12 minutes of play.
Oh, no, Donovan Mitchell's 28 weren't quite early on. Early on, they were really, really loud. And then the rest of his Jazz teammates has fed off his energy at that point.
7-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock. Clarkson off the bench with 15. George trying to get involved. Rejected! Gobert, his first of the night. Ball fake, running out of time. Morris, one dribble, blocked. And that'll do it. That's game. And it ends on a French rejection.
Cousins inside, a couple of feints, and Gobert caught it anyway, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Great resistance at the rim by Batum. And back come the Clippers. Jackson with a sweet crossover. Couldn't cash in, and Ingles coming back the other way. Scheming against some of those threes. That's the 4th one for Donovan Mitchell. George inside. Cousins underneath the bucket. Had it blocked by Gobert.
Boy, good weak side checkout by Kawhi Leonard.
Inside. Boy, Gobert just swallowed that pass. Fans and ownership in Salt Lake City. And on the verge of going up 2-0. That'll do it. Utah wins it 117-111. Leonard across the midcourt line. Bogdanovic shows, and O'Neal picks him up. Batum drives on Gobert. And Pat Beverly pushing the tempo. Leonard up high for Zubac. Wasn't expecting the lob. And a turnover coming back the other way. It's Clarkson.
The lead for Los Angeles is 20. Leonard, spin. Pump fake, denied by Gobert.
Yeah, great job of timing that one up. Remember how they wanted to run that, what they call fire, and try to get the ball out of Donovan's hands. Much harder to do when they're consistently knocking down jumpers.
Man couldn't handle the low pass. The layup goes, and a foul for O'Neal.
And George throws it away. The Clippers searching for answers right now as Utah's blown this open to an 18-point lead. We're going to have to start calling him Donovan Mitchell range. He's hit a lot of long ones. Bad pass and stolen by Gobert, who turns it right back over. And Paul George, an easy bucket.